robust urban garlic flavor.
I went to grab, and as I was grabbing, the other one broke him, and then I just fell instantly, and there was nothing I could do whatsoever to avoid that. This is stupid. Now I got to do the whole thing over from the start, and they take my gold like I did something wrong. Way to punish the player who's just trying to enjoy themselves.
So today's story begins a couple of years ago. DSP got kicked out of Stream Elements and Streamlabs because of trolls, so now he has to manually put in tip animations. And that means he can make tips up whenever he feels like, because he doesn't need a pop-up to show up because he manually sets it instead of it activating. So he's reading from his emails when he gets tips. So that has led people to believe that DSP continuously fake tips on his streams to pad his numbers. Now, if you really wanted to dig into it, there's a lot of pros and cons to doing that, but we're just going to be talking about a specific instance today. So now DSP is on his weekly Donkey Kong Bonanza stream, and he's desperate to hit the goal because Donkey Kong has not been doing that.
Play about 2 hours of Donkey Kong Bonanza tonight as we attempt to finish up the game. I hope that you guys are ready for the fun or the boredom, because quite frankly, the game is more of the same every time we play it. That's why I haven't played it for a week. You know, last stream it actually tanked. I played a over 3 hour stream of it, and people were just not having it. They were really bored. So I said, give it a rest, and we did. We gave it a good rest, and now we're coming back for more tonight. Graham Katai says he's ready. Oh boy, Copium's nervous for this one. Me too. Me too. I don't know how it's going to go or if anyone's going to care, honestly.
Yeah, so here's why Donkey Kong Bonanza is struggling. It's Phil. He doesn't give a lot of commentary over the game, and he just stares at the screen. So yeah, there's not a lot of viewer intrigue, because you can just go on YouTube and watch a no commentary playthrough, and it'll be better than Phil, because Phil's not good at this game.
You really got to wrap this up, because people just don't want it. You know what I mean? Like, people are actually so tired of it. That's just a shame that a first-party Nintendo title, people don't even want to see it at all. They're bored of it, you know. There's a difference between Super Mario Odyssey, where I was absolutely loving every moment of it, but the audience was like, it's not for us because we don't like the kiddie stuff. In this case, people are like, nah, it's just not for anyone. It's boring. It's so boring. Like, geez. Yes, I will be happy once I finish this game. I will. I put 20 hours into it. I don't want to drop it, but man, we need it out of the rotation so we have time for other stuff. Think of it this way. Death Stranding 2 will conclude on Friday. If we can finish Donkey Kong Bonanza next week, that's 2 games out of the rotation, which means then we will have time for some good new stuff, and we got to figure out what that has to be. Whether that means you play more GTA 4, we start a new game on the day streams, whatever it is, it should be good.
Yeah, Phil is so eager to just shelve games, but he has no replacement in mind. At least with Mario Kart, he had games that he thought would succeed, but they still ended up failing. With this, it's like, why even play it if he has no enjoyment of playing the game? Like, I don't get how Phil operates. What I think it is Phil feels like he needs a game, any game, to be filler. So even if he doesn't like playing it, he'll suck it up for a couple streams until he figures out what game he wants to use next. You think you'd be faster about picking games, but no.
I know. I'm hyping up my stream by saying the game sucks that I'm about to play. Maybe I'm wrong, and maybe we'll get to the end, it'll be great. I don't know, but so far it has not been great.
No. What Phil specializes in is pity. He wants you to feel sorry for him, so you'll tip him.
But what is great is that earlier today we did hit the goal for Death Stranding 2, and one more stream and we are done with Death Stranding 2. We will finish it on Friday. So we need 2 more goals hit. 2, in order to get DSP Tries It Shake Shack, as we discussed last night. If we hit it by tomorrow's day stream, I will be ordering a variety of food from Shake Shack, including a hot dog, a burger, maybe a chicken sandwich, maybe a side. We'll see what's on the menu. And during the hot dog eating, I will be wearing the Sonic hat to live the meme. So let's go. Let's get some goals hit and support going tonight. I'll be honest, I am worried about tonight. I am. I'm worried we're going to get no support. Last time I played Donkey Kong, I think we got $30 of support. So obviously I can't have that tonight because we have 2 goals we have to hit. We have to hit this to do DSP Tries It tomorrow.
Alright, so for whatever reason, he really wants to eat that hot dog on Thursday instead of Friday. Keep that in mind. Now, Phil is doing his whole spiel, like, even if you don't enjoy the game and you don't enjoy the way I'm playing it, you should give me money regardless because I got a business to run. That's not how it works, Phil.
Okay, guys, let's get some support going. So far, we got 2 super chats and a tiny tip. Let's get our first sub of the night over on K. Let's get a super chat and a tip. $5 each. Let's start get a $5 contribution.
You popped your plunger, big brother. It's the middle of August.
Complain, or maybe some people just think that certain games are better to be played than watched. I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. Okay, $30 of support. Good momentum to start off here tonight, everyone. Thank you so much for that. Hopefully we can hit that goal tonight. Remember, 2 goals left to qualify for DSP Tries It Shake Shack tomorrow, and for me to wear the Sonic hat when I'm eating the hot dog during that special DSP Tries It. So let's go. If we hit a goal tonight and then the day stream tomorrow of Battlefield, we unlock it. Or if we hit 2 goals tonight, we confirm it for tomorrow. There we go. Who's going to do a $20 contribution so we can have some banana animations? Remember, we have banana animations for $20.
Yeah, either Phil's getting more desperate or he's getting more stupid. Like, come on, begging for banana sounds. Who's gonna fall for that, Phil? Oh, I really want to hear the sound. Okay, Phil, here's $20. Like, I can see 2, but 20, no. But Phil's just a 220 man, so he probably did the math that way.
Young lady with you, what's your name?
Yes, we're about to get started with Donkey Kong. We are currently at $41 of support. Can we get to 50? Can we get to 50 right now, and then we'll start? Because I am nervous tonight about hitting the goal. I want to thank all of you for supporting now, but every single time I boot Donkey Kong Bonanza, all support completely stops. It's like it's like they take their wallets and they like throw them inside of a safe and lock the safe. I don't know what it is. Whenever I play this game, I cannot get support for Donkey Kong no matter what I do. Keep in mind, I'm offering you the Sonic hat during DSP Tries It, which I never do. I never wear a Sonic hat during DSP Tries It. This is a special thing I'm offering you all. If we just hit a goal tonight and tomorrow, or 2 goals tonight, we'll do that tomorrow for DSP Tries It. So I'm trying to give incentive, and even then, I don't know. I'm very skeptical tonight anyone's going to support Donkey Kong. I am.
Yeah, people are already giving you money on the pre-stream of the game, and you're wondering, hey, are they going to support the game? Which they kind of already are. I don't know, Phil, you're just going complete clown mode with the Sonic hat, because you're like, oh, I gotta really get this hot dog right now.
Your future stepdad did 2 more gifted subs. That equals 5. Usually your future stepdad gives around 5, so thank you for your very consistent support. Your future stepdad.
Yeah, here's some advice, Phil. Don't say what you expect from your viewers, even if you know, hey, they do about the same thing each and every night, because that just implies that you see them as money creatures for you, people that give you money for regardless. It's not a good business strategy to hyper-focus on specific individuals giving you money, Phil. What I mean by that is literally specifically counting how much money they give you daily.
We're now up to 51, so we've hit a third of the goal. Let's get set up for Donkey Kong and begin for tonight. Fair enough. Thank you for chilling with me. Now, guys, I hope you'll still hang out. Please don't leave. Hang out and you know, we'll play Donkey Kong, but I can still talk with you guys if you tag me or whatever. It's not just about, oh, Donkey Kong, and I have to be hyper-focused. You know what I'm saying?
And here's also part of the reason why Phil's streams aren't that engaging. He tells his fans that you have to tag his channel name if you want to talk to him. Otherwise, he assumes you aren't speaking to him, which is odd because whenever Derek had a comment, DSP would be jumping right in, and the same thing with Jade. So he thinks that if you don't tag him in the YouTube chat, which is slow as molasses, that you're ignoring him. Yeah, awesome business strategy right there, Phil. Such an entertaining and vibrant stream you got there.
Also, $20 contribution tonight, you'll get a banana animation and sound effect for Donkey Kong. It's kind of pertinent to do that when I'm playing Donkey Kong, so please support the stream tonight. Okay, here we go.
It's pertinent to absolutely nobody, Phil. It's just a silly sound effect. Why you overhype things is beyond me, because most people will see through the nonsense of being overcharged by you.
Donkey Kong. Ooh, Ooh, banana.
All right, everybody, you heard that S tier performance. Give him $500 right now.
Banana, banana, return of banana. Donkey Kong is here. Come on. Donkey Kong is back. Donkey Kong has been away for a week, everyone. That's right, it's been a whole week since I played the Bonanza, because basically this game has been doing awful every time I stream it. No exaggeration, whenever I start playing Donkey Kong, it's like people run for the hills and don't support at all. I don't know why. I have enjoyed Donkey Kong Bonanza until basically I realized it's very repetitive, right? The entire game is mostly seeking out hidden items in the environment, and I understand that.
Yeah, so Phil may understand it, but he doesn't understand how to make it entertaining. Those are two very different things. So Phil is just going through the game, staring at the screen, and wondering why contributions aren't coming in.
Bright as the sun on the surface. Brighter, maybe. So bright that it's hard to get to sleep. Good night.
By the way, Cherry Ice Coot had an automatic resub for 9 months, and that did count towards the stream tonight. So thank you to Cherry Ice Coot. We're at 95 bucks of support, guys. 55 away from the goal. And DSP is the GOAT just did a $5 super sticker. Thank you for that. DSP is the GOAT. We're now at 100. So only 50 to go to hit the goal tonight. And we had 9 out of 10 to do DSP tries it. Please let us hit the goal tonight. All right. Excuse me. These clouds are curious. Really? I'm assuming we have to go over there and do some platforming. Yes, we do. Okay. Good place to split the part. Thank you guys for watching DK Bonanza. More coming in a moment. Okay, so guys, I have to pee. Give me a second to go use the bathroom. While I'm doing this, this would be a great opportunity to support the stream so we can hit our goal tonight. 50 bucks to go. Not so much to ask. You guys were great early with support and with momentum. Please continue with that. Let's go. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I don't think I've heard it many times where a streamer says, I have to go right now for a little break. You should give me money while I'm not on camera. Because I'm just too distracted playing the game that I can't focus on it and read the chat at the same time, and I have trouble interacting with you all. So I'm very confused, so you need to leave the highlighted message for me, otherwise I'm not going to respond because I'm just going to take a quick glance and go back to the game. This is actually working out pretty well for Phil. In an hour of gameplay, he raised $50 on his pre-stream, which is like 30 minutes, so it was another 50. So in another hour, it's very likely that he's going to hit the goal. But Phil is still very worried because it's Donkey Kong and he hates playing the game. And he knows he's boring at it, so it's very likely that it could just fall flat. The momentum may just halt immediately, so Phil is really keeping up the pressure and the hopes that you do contribute to his stream while he goes to the bathroom and the like. I don't know, Phil is just on cloud 9, it just doesn't make much sense. But here you go, you have such a variance where he can have day streams with this collapse and then the night stream. Suddenly, it's well supported. Maybe it's because he's playing it less, who knows? Maybe it's because the night stream audience may be more likely to open up their wallets.
Well, you know what they say? They say, ask and you shall receive. And I took a quick break to use the restroom. I come back and I have received absolutely nothing. Wow. All right. Well, we have an hour left tonight on the stream, guys. Again, please let's hit that goal with only 50 to go. 2 goals to go for DSP tries it. Let's hit it.
Yeah, Phil was really hoping to come back to like $20 or something, so why don't you all step it up this last hour, because he's not very confident that he can get $50 in 1 hour. He just knows the way Donkey Kong is going, so it is time to be very generous to Phil, because Phil wants to have a hot dog tomorrow, even though we could just order it regardless and not eat it on stream.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the Bonanza. Let's continue on with this stage. I'm going to just go. Forget it. I'm out of here. I'm leaving after that. Forget it. I'm done. This.
Let's get going.
That was absolutely ridiculous. It totally looks like a platform. Look at it. It looks like...
Let's get going.
This is how you don't play Donkey Kong Bonanza, brought to you by 220 Burnell Productions. Alright, we are going to fast forward to the very end of the stream because I'm not looking at gameplay. Phil only got like $15 extra, so he's really sweating to see if we're going to hit the goal or not. And when I mean we, I mean him.
I don't know. I think I'm just going to save. The silver cube fractone you can't break? What about him? This guy? How would I break him? I don't know what to use to break him. I don't know. I think I'm just going to save it. Next time when we play, we'll focus on this because I'm tired. I'm very tired right now. I think I'm just going to get out of here, man. I'm beat. So I think there's a couple contributions to shout out, but I wanted to just end the gameplay there. Get us out of here. And I don't know why. I feel real tired. Like exhausted. I don't know why. I'm glad we've made great progress beating the snake stage and now a good chunk into this next one. I feel like I said probably 2 more night streams and I bet we'll beat this. Because what I was told, there's only 4 more layers, and this is the first of those 4 layers, so we're getting there.
I don't know. I think it's going to take him 3 streams just on the way of Phil playing slowly and unintuitively. Like, he could be done with it in 1 stream, but he doesn't want to pile drive through it, I guess.
Ooh. All right. So, a couple tips here to take a look at. First one is anonymous dollar tip. Good gameplay tonight in Donkey Kong Bonanza, and looking forward to you finishing the game. Okay, thank you for that. We're at 116, and then there was a $35 tip. Says, thank you for the great stream tonight. Thank you there for an anonymous $35 tip. There you go. Thank you. You guys have almost never seen that animation. I think we only had one $30 contribution since I added it.
Wow, that was exactly what Phil needed. How convenient.
So there we go. $35 from an anonymous tipper.
Yeah, nobody wants to deal with the indignity of being a DSP fan that pays, so anonymous it is.
And with that, we have done it. We're at 151. We made it.
Yeah, this is the most chill celebration I've ever seen out of Phil. I can't believe it.
Right at the end there, of course, people in Kick Chat who are all LARPing trolls are saying that I made it up. No, I did not. I have no incentive to make it up.
You kind of do if you want that hot dog, and you're just adding fuel to the fire by addressing it. The LARPers have a point, Phil, because you usually just hang out and wait for the tips to come in if you're that close by the end of the stream.
This is how dumb people are, right? They'd be like, he makes it up. Think of it this way. If I made it up, all right, how dumb could I be?
It doesn't mean you're dumb. It just means you're dishonest and unethical because you want to appear that you're getting more support than you actually do. If that is the case where you actually made this tip up or not, I'm not 100% sure because I don't have your email.
I had already made $100 tonight. I could just say tomorrow we need to hit 2 goals during the first stream to do DSP Tries It, and people would have incentive to contribute, right?
Well, yeah, you can totally say that, Phil, but you and I both know that doesn't automatically guarantee that you're going to hit 2 goals tomorrow just because you didn't hit a stream goal tonight. Because we know the day streams, when they do well, they usually don't hit 2 goals. They usually end up in the 200 to 250 range. But I guess you really wanted to eat that hot dog tomorrow if you were making it up.
So I would probably make 2 goals tomorrow during Battlefield 6. Now, I only have 1 goal to hit. So I would have been shooting myself in the foot if I lied.
Not if you really wanted to eat the hot dog tomorrow and you basically wanted to guarantee it because you know on a premiere stream there's like a 99% chance that you're going to hit the goal regardless. And you ended up around that $200, $250 range if I remember correctly.
I literally have never made up a contribution ever. Not once have I ever lied about a contribution.
Well, I guess we have to take Phil's word for it. But here's the thing. If he literally fakes contributions at the end of his his streams, he's going to get an expectation from his fans that there's going to be a big whale tip that's always going to save the stream, which will hurt him in the long run.
We have done it. Did I change it to 9? I don't even know. I told you guys I'm tired. Did we do it? Yes. We've done it. We hit the goal for tonight. Thank you guys for your support of Donkey Kong Bonanza. We're almost done. We are almost done with the game. Probably 2 more night streams and we can wrap it up and see how it all ends and I can finally review it. Thank you guys for hanging out and chilling. I know most of the support tonight actually came in before I started playing the game. We were over 50 bucks of support before I even began. Thank you very much to this final tipper who got us over the edge. So now, tomorrow, 1 goal to go. DSP Tries It is on the agenda on the first stream. I'm excited to try Shake Shack for real for the first time. I can't even speak. I'm seriously tired. I can't even speak.
Yeah, that last segment just kind of befuddled me so much that I decided to take a step back and wait a day before I finished reacting to it. So I'll just let you know, for years I thought the 1 Minute Man guy that always gave him $20 or $25 every day was fake, and he was paying Phil on auto pay every single day or something like that. Do I think Phil tips himself? Well, he has the option to do that now because he doesn't have a stream apparatus that works with him, because he has to enter the tips manually. So he can definitely do that now. Does that mean he absolutely does? No. But I think it's highly likely that he does. He could either do it in 2 ways. He could prime the pump, basically put in an extra contribution somewhere if he thinks it's going to lead to more contributions, especially if he's closer to the goal, or have a huge contribution, especially at the end of the stream, that will get him over the top. Now, do I think Phil does this every day? If he does, no. I don't think he needs to do it every day. But I also feel like sometimes, especially like in this case, when he's so close to a goal and he wants to do something on a particular day, that he will pull some shenanigans like this. And the issue with that is that you're manipulating your fans. You're not being honest with them about what's coming in. Because let's say that DSP is very far away from hitting the goal. Let's say he's at $25 and then he fakes a $100 tip. Guess what happens? It makes people more likely to give their money to Phil because they're saying, oh, we're only 25 away now. If I give $5, then it's more likely we're going to hit the goal. So it artificially inflates the amount of money he gets. Now, there is one way you could do that without being shady. It's by lowering the goal so you don't have to fake tips. So people will feel like their money goes farther. But I think Phil doesn't think like that. He thinks that he wants to maintain a certain level of support and it needs to be higher and higher, not lower and lower, because it's some sort of defeatist attitude. Like, say if he did $50 goals and every 10 would be DSP Tries It, he wouldn't want to do that. One, because he'd be ordering more than what he wants, which would cost him more money on his profits, but also because he knows it would be such a recurring thing that he's like, I can't do that. That's not good enough for me. I'm not entertaining enough to carry it. I can get away with once a week, but like a 2 to 3 times a week thing? No, that's too much for me. So like in this case, I'm highly skeptical that was a real person giving Phil money. I'm sorry, I just am. Because he was basically sitting at that marker over an hour and the needle wasn't moving. And all of a sudden at last minute, somebody came to save the stream. You know, if Phil does this, what he should do to mess with people is just make fake names and have fake tippers. Because the trolls would go and try and find who they are and then they'd find nobody. But then, you know, Phil would kind of get worried that the trolls would figure out, oh, these people don't exist. And that is the trouble you run into when you play head games. So thank you everybody for watching, and I will see you all next time.
Brockwave times 3. There we go. You're gotta be kidding me. I'm falling. I can't, dude. All I wanted to do was drop. How am I getting hit by lightning all of a sudden? When was there ever lightning?
You're kidding me!
Right? I broke it, but now what do? He flies away. And he loses no health. I don't understand what I'm doing. Anyone? How do I beat this boss?